guys, and welcome back to Most Coasters. I'm Anderson. Today we're going to be looking at what ride, specifically roller coaster, will be removed from Hersheypark. We'll be not really looking at rides just because I generally don't. I mean, it's Most Coasters. Come on. Now, I hope you guys had a really good Halloween, and hopefully my next video will come out before Thanksgiving, if not after, if not ever. Let's get into this video. So we're going to start off with, obviously, the oldest coasters, because those are the ones that are most likely to get removed. We're going to start off with Comet. Comet is probably going to be there for a while, both because it's kind of intertwined in the park. Like, literally, it's intertwined with Skyrush, so if you removed it, it'd be kind of, like, difficult to get it out of there. Also, I feel like it's just a good ride. It's one of the few coasters at that park that it's old, but it's still good. And obviously, you know, Wildcat is also at this park and is honestly not that bad of a wooden coaster. And there's also Lightning Racer. So although the wooden coaster section is kind of filled right now, I wouldn't be surprised. I don't even think if they wanted to remove a wooden coaster, it would be Comet, unless of course, you know, it's removed in the long term due to maintenance or something like that. Now, with Comet specifically, it also isn't on a huge plot of land, so if you removed it, you'd also probably have to remove Skyrush before you put something else there. So I don't think it's necessarily too likely in the next, 5-10 years. Next coaster we're going to be talking about is Trailblazer. Trailblazer is also extremely old. This one, however, does sit on a pretty large plot of land. The launch coaster Storm Runner is right next to there, but it really doesn't intertwine too much with its coaster, and there's still a ton of land around it that I feel like if you did remove this, you could have a huge coaster. This is a fairly decent ride, although this had one of the shortest waits at this park, even shorter than Sidewinder. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is one of the first coasters get removed. Although it is one of the most accessible ones at this park, I think if they did remove Trailblazer, they'd probably have to replace it with a coaster, and then probably put another family coaster either nearby or, replace it with another family coaster. So I don't see this necessarily as the most likely coaster to get removed. Next we got Superdooperlooper. Superdooperlooper was down for maintenance for a very long time. Comet was down for a little bit, but Superdooperlooper is starting to show its old age. It opened in 1977. And I feel like this of the coasters at this park is most likely to get removed. It has, first off, it's pretty light. It's not very thrilling at all. So that's one thing. It really doesn't have very much thrill at all. But besides that, it is meant for a family. It is meant for kids. It's meant to have your first loop. So it definitely fills its, space well. If this got removed, I feel like just like Great Bear, just like Comet, just like a lot of the coasters in this park, you take it out, you're not going to be able to replace it very easily. I could see like maybe a free spin, although the land there isn't very flat at all, so I don't know if I see that being a possibility. Overall, this park is not very flat at all, so putting stuff at this park would kind of be pretty difficult. It'd be difficult to put in, a coaster where Superdooperlooper is. But still, I would say this is the most likely to be removed. Besides that, some other old coasters include Sidewinder, which opened in 1991. I hate boomerangs. This one had a decent wait, and I don't know if it's, very likely to get removed. Just because it's a pretty cheap maintenance cost. I know that about boomerangs compared to other models. So I don't know that I see this getting removed very soon, at least compared to the rest of the coasters. Definitely a possibility though. Also, Wildcat, personally this wasn't very rough for me, however it does sit on a very large plot of land. And Wildcat in particular is not very popular, so it's not popular, sits on a large plot of land. If Superdooperlooper is not getting removed, you know what is Wildcat. Also, people hate Wildcat. For some reason, I liked it. But people have talked about for a very long time, it could get RMC'd, and I could definitely see that. There's a large plot of land. You could expand the layout. You could definitely RMC this very easily. And it would be a killer ride layout. Anyway, so if you have any other comment suggestions out of the 5 oldest coasters, those 5 that I listed, those are the only ones that I see being removed. Those do happen to be the 5 oldest. but definitely the most likely would be Superdooperlooper or definitely Wildcat. So comment if you think there are any other rides, coasters that you think will be removed from this park. Comment if you agree with my thoughts, and I'll see you guys hopefully in a future video. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.